They aren't ghosts. They aren't rotting. They look almost human. But if you see them standing ankle deep in the river before dawn, look at their eyes. They are pinned wide open. They aren't watching the water. They are waiting for you to say their name. Do not answer. Yanrui did not fear death, she feared erasure. Her husband drowned during monsoon season. The river swallowed him without leaving a body to bury. The elders told her what tradition has always promised. He has crossed Naihe Bridge, he has drunk Meng Po's soup, he has forgotten his suffering. Forgotten her. That word lodged in her chest like a splinter, forgotten. To Yanrui, forgetting was betrayal. If love could be erased by a bowl of soup, then what was the point of devotion? So she decided something no living person should ever decide. She would follow him. Not by dying, but by trespassing. There are old warnings carved into temple stone. The living who step onto the bridge do not return whole. Yanrui believed grief made her stronger than law. Grief is not strength, it is obsession disguised as loyalty. The ritual to glimpse the underworld is incomplete for a reason. It requires deprivation. 3 nights without sleep, only river water and incense burned with hair cut from one's own head. On the final night, Yanrui lay beside the river and slowed her breathing until the world thinned. Her pulse became distant, the sound of insects faded, the air thickened. When she opened her eyes, she was no longer on the river bank. Before her stretched Naihe Bridge veiled in gray mist. A line of silent souls waited. At the end stood Meng Po, ancient, patient. The old woman extended a bowl, steam curled upward, smelling faintly of herbs and something metallic. Meng Po did not speak. She simply waited, because forgetting is not punishment. It is relief. Yanrui looked past her. In the mist, she saw a familiar shape, her husband standing quietly. He did not recognize her. That broke something deeper than death. And in that fracture, Yanrui chose defiance. She struck the bowl from Meng Po's hand. The soup spilled across the stones. Then the bridge trembled. The spilled liquid did not evaporate. It seeped downward into the cracks between worlds, into the queue of waiting souls, into her. Meng Po's face did not change, but the line of spirits behind her began to murmur. Something sacred had been interrupted. Memory had been reintroduced where it should have ended. Yanrui woke gasping on the riverbank, alive, breathing, wrong. At first she remembered him perfectly, the warmth of his hands. She felt victorious until the other memories began. A child's voice crying for a mother she had never met, the sensation of drowning again and again though she stood on dry land. A man begging forgiveness in a language she did not know. The spilled soup had infected her. Every soul who crossed the bridge that night failed to forget. They carried fragments of previous lives into rebirth, unfinished longing. Some did not reincarnate at all. They lingered, drawn to the one who broke the law. Yanrui began seeing them in reflected surfaces, just people standing slightly too still, watching her. At night they gathered near her bed, whispering questions. Who was I? Why do I still ache? Where is my son? Their voices layered until sleep became impossible. Her husband appeared last, standing at the foot of her bed, not loving, not cruel, just lost. He looked at her as if she were the stranger. because now he remembered everything Meng Po's mercy had spared him, that Yan Rui had given it back. She condemned him to carry the trauma of every death into every future life. The villagers say she stopped aging, not because she was immortal, but because she no longer fully belonged to time. Her shadow sometimes splits into several directions, her reflection lags. If you walk near rivers before dawn and feel grief that is not yours, if you wake remembering a death you never experienced, it may not be imagination. Some souls never finish dying. Meng Po still stands at the bridge holding a new bow, but sometimes when the mist thickens, there is a faint crack in the stone where the soup once spilled, and through that crack, memory leaks.